This is me, freshman year, snapping for the first time in my life. One of my homies in the residential leadership community had committed my first real act of root prosing and taught me how to snap. And this was the highlight of my Virginia Tech experience, but there was so much more to come. It's been a long 3 years since a curious but ultimately clueless Brendan arrived to Virginia Tech and struggled to find the promised home. I decided to attend Virginia Tech off a coin toss, but for a long time, I wondered if my coin landed on the wrong side. Yet, guided by the Aspirations for student learning, I was able to create an experience that has made Virginia Tech the most astounding place on earth for me. I've been empowered to build not only a better home for myself, but for all those I encounter. My original home at Virginia Tech was in the residential leadership community, and on the 4th floor of Payne, I discovered my first sense of community at Tech. Yet, it didn't make me feel fulfilled, as I knew that true leadership existed outside the walls of Payne Hall. Courageous leadership meant making an impact, not listening to classroom lectures. I was nervous and insecure, but I challenged myself to apply to a student government program called Flex, a freshman leadership experience. I thought I didn't have a chance, until the program surprised me on my floor one day and ushered me into a group of students who were warm, bold, and different. No one viewed leadership in the same way. We pursued self-understanding and integrity together, creating a safe place for us to find our true selves. We also took a lot of cute pictures. It was in Flex that I discovered my first true mentor, Zach. He dedicated himself to me, listening and challenging me to become a better member of Virginia Tech. I was shy, even throughout Flex, but I wanted to do something for the school. I just wasn't sure what that was. He had an idea. As we grew closer, he invited me to join his fraternity, and though worried of the stigma in the stories, I trusted him and believed his word, that this organization was for the betterment of men, practicing civility and becoming better leaders. I joined Sigma Phi Epsilon and found my family. This is my home within a home, and where my values began to take root. Virtue, diligence, and brotherly love guided me to embrace Virginia Tech and seek to serve its mission through prosing. I became president of the organization. Through this role, I was able to practice the courageous leadership that I had learned in Flex. My home grew larger and larger as I built it day by day, until I realized that Virginia Tech had finally become all that was once promised to me. Virginia Tech was home. I felt a duty to give back, to serve the university and others through prosing. I became an orientation leader to spread the lessons that I learned from my 2 years to new students. I wanted them to understand that Virginia Tech might not feel like home at first, but that with commitment to the aspirations and a belief in yourself, you could all make Virginia Tech home. I see Group 6 members walking across campus and trust that they are living the aspirations and building a better home each day. I knew that a better home needed to be established for our Greek community too, and I decided to run and was elected to become Interfraternity Council President. In my role, I advocate and represent the 23 social and values-based fraternities on our campus, helping us practice civility with the community and embrace prosing. I work to extend the incredible and powerful Greek experience I have had, making it not the exception, but the norm. Virginia Tech is home when you make it home. That's what I wrote on the bandana wrapped around my wrist when I started my role in orientation, and it was the last words to my students each day. I've made Virginia Tech home, alongside my actual family like my twin sister, also with my new family, the ones I call brothers. I make Virginia Tech home when I'm giving a tour, mentoring new students, or helping with a century-old tradition like ring dance. My coin did land on the right side. I made it the right side, living by the aspirations and having mentors who encouraged me to pursue them.